Moreover, brethren, still turning. Moreover, brethren, we make known unto you the grace of God bestowed on the churches of Macedonia, that in great trial of affliction and the abundance of their joy, and in deep poverty, say in their deep poverty, abounded in the riches of their liberality. Yes, for I bear witness, Paul is saying, that according to their ability, yes, and beyond their ability, they were freely willing and imploring us with much urgency that we would receive the gift and fellowship of ministering to the saints. And not only as we had hoped, but first they gave themselves to the Lord. But first they gave themselves to the Lord. And then to us by the will of God. So we urge Titus that as he has begun, so he would complete this great grace in you as well. But as you abound in everything, in faith, in speech, in knowledge, in diligence, and in your love for us, see that you abound in this grace also. I speak not by commandment, but I am testing the sincerity, say I'm testing, the sincerity of your love by the diligence of others. Father, we thank you for your word. We receive it spoken from you. Speak through these lips, minister through this vessel of clay, oh God. And we thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. Please be seated. Until you have given yourself unto the Lord, the will of God makes little sense to you. Until you give yourself to the Lord, doing the will of God makes little sense to you. I can teach you a bunch of rules. You can do all of the rules that I teach you, and yet if you have not given yourself to the Lord, you'll always falter on it because you say, I do the rules. And see, you're just doing the rules because you say, I do the rules. Some people pride themselves in just doing the rules. One of the values that we look in our values is that we value grace rather than legalism. And some people just are caught up in all of the rules. If you do all the rules, well, I don't do this. I don't, I don't smoke, don't smoke, don't chew, don't hang with them that do. I don't go to movies. I don't dance. I don't play no cards. I don't, what else I don't do? I don't wear makeup. I don't wear earrings. I mean, you just go down all of the rules. Or I can teach you I can teach you about tithing. And you can do it with a heart saying, you know what, I'm just doing it because it's a rule. If you don't have yourself given unto the Lord, the will of God makes no sense to you, brother, sister. It doesn't make any sense. You'll treat your wife, your brother, your husband, whatever, right, so long as the rules say, but when it comes out, when it really comes from the heart, you're going to do what you want to do. You will drop the rule. But when it's of a heart of flesh, when God changes you, when you can say truly that I don't do these things, not cause, or something, and I'm not giving you this. When I live, I look out, my whole self is changed. Certain things I just don't do because I just don't do them. I don't go some places because I don't feel comfortable there. And if I'm going there, I'm going because I'm going to get somebody. You understand what I mean? But I don't judge anybody because they're there.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I can love people all the way through all of their minutes because I'm not loving them according to the rules. I'm loving them because I have given myself unto God, and now I see people like God sees them. Unless you get this piece, giving to God will make no sense to you. First, you got to give yourself to Him, not to the pastor. Give yourself to Him. Then find yourself a local church, a local body, and share of the grace of God He has given you with the love of Christ that He has placed and shed abroad in your heart.
Amen.
Now, the married person who is concerned with chastity, the parents who are committed to parenting, the true citizen who's concerned with patriotism. When you are given, when you're giving yourself to a person, you're concerned about what you're giving yourself to. See, I love my wife, and some things I don't do, or some things I do because I love her, not because of the rule. Y'all hear me? Your heart doesn't let you do some stuff, or your heart calls you to do some stuff. The love for your wife calls you to get up at 9:45 and run to Dairy Queen before it closed at 10. And get a caramel. Extra chocolate. You know the turtle one. And whip it all the way down to the bottom. And run there before it gets melted. And say, here. The old song said, love should have brought yourself.